Well, I was sitting in a restaurant, a little Italian restaurant, and the server came up to the table, and she was, what the Bible would say was great with child. She was very pregnant. And a lot of times when I'm in a restaurant, I'll actually say to the server, I'll say, hey, you know, when my food comes, I'm going to say a little prayer. And if you have anything I could pray for, just let me know. And when I pray for my food, I'd like to pray for you too. And 50-50, you know, people will come back. Sometimes I couldn't think of anything, but about half the time people will say, well, yeah, this is... I had one woman at a restaurant who leaned in really quietly, and she said to me, I'm looking for a new job. I want out of here. And I said, I'll pray quietly. but in this case, my server in this Italian restaurant, she was one of the daughters of the owners of the restaurant, and she was very pregnant. And she said, would you pray for my baby? And I said, I would love to pray for your baby. And so she kind of, when she came with the food, she sat it down, and I was going to say a prayer. And sometimes people will just wander off, but a lot of times, like in a restaurant, they'll just stay right there by the table. Well, she not only stays by the table, but she actually kind of worked her way in and took her stomach and kind of slid it on top of the table right in front of me. And I didn't know if I was supposed to, like, you know, lay hands and bless the baby, but I didn't touch the baby. But it was almost like she like pointed her belly towards me and slid it as close as she could, and was just like bless my baby, pray for my baby. And so there I sat in the restaurant where she stood next to the table and just said this prayer for her and for her baby and for their future. And when the baby was finally born, she brought pictures and showed her. And just, it's amazing when you're talking with somebody and they share a great joy or a great pain. Just to be able to say, can I take a moment? And can I say a prayer for you?